So I guess we can get started. We have a good amount of people here. Um, so this is a fairly well-timed event we're having here. I'm by the way, for those who don't know me, I'm Zach Petrillo, and I've been helping Rob Fitz with the Sabre Asian Baseball blog that was launched a few months ago as the Korean baseball coordinator. And as I was saying, I think this is a very well-timed event because yesterday was obviously the WPBL draft, where we saw four South Korean players drafted out of the, I believe, 120 that were drafted, which is great, including the number four overall pick, Hana Kim, who went to Boston. So very exciting guest that we have here today who has experience with the Korean women's baseball team. So I will just introduce you, Hyun Jung. Hyun Jung Shim is a former pitcher for the Korea women's national baseball team. Um, and she is currently a public relations intern at the Korea Anti-Doping Agency, as well as a student. So she's sort of a Renaissance woman at Kyunghee University, majoring in physical education and culture. She was also a member of the Korean Sport and Olympic Committee Academy in 2023. So Hyunjung has offered to tell her story of playing baseball in Korea. She put together a nice presentation that she will give to us. And after that, we'll do a quick Q&A, and then I'll throw it off to the group for any questions you all might have. Before I toss it over to Hyungjin, I wanted to also just introduce everyone who hasn't met Hoonhee Cho yet. He actually spoke at the Sabre convention and he's done a presentation here as well. Hoonhee has very graciously offered to help with translating. So we have a little assistance because my Korean, as I was telling them before people joined, is very poor. So we'll have Hoonhee help us with any translation that we need as well. So without further ado, I will throw it over to you, Hyungjin, for your presentation.
Oh, can I start right now?
Yes, go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Uh, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Hyunjong Shem, and I'm honored to share my story with you today. The topic of my talk is Beyond the Diamond, How Baseball Shaped My Life. I'd like to share my personal experience in Korean women's baseball and the lessons I learned along the way. Before I begin, I want to clarify that everything I share today reflects my personal journey, not the experience of all Korean women in baseball. A brief introduction about myself. I'm currently majoring in physical education and cultural entertainment at Kyunghee University. And in 2022, I served as a pitcher for the Korean women's national baseball team. So let me start from the very beginning, my first encounter with sports. Chapter 1, first encounter with sports and baseball. Actually, I started playing sports when I was in fourth grade, and Taekwondo helped me overcome my shyness and build confidence. When I entered the eighth grade, my school created a sports club for girls. And that's where I first encountered baseball. At the time, it was extremely rare for girls in Korea to play baseball. Fortunately, my school had a boys' baseball team, which means we had access to equipment, coaches, and spaces. Pyeongho Park's middle school. So naturally, I found myself playing baseball more and more, and soon I completely fell in love with baseball. So even though I originally joined the club because of soccer, but baseball challenged me in ways other sports didn't. It was difficult and unpredictable and humbling, and that's exactly why I was drawn to it. By the time I reached the ninth grade, I started feeling a strong desire to play baseball more seriously. And that's when I naturally began to face the reality of what it means for a girl to continue baseball in Korea. In Korea, the pathways for girls to enter baseball are extremely limited. There are essentially three entry routes. At first, school sports club, a very rare case, but students like me discover baseball through girls sports club in middle school. Second, entering through the boys baseball system, little league, youth team, or middle school baseball team. But girls can only stay in the system until the end of ninth grade. So after that, they are no longer allowed to play as official member. Third, women's amateur baseball team. Most most girls and women enter baseball by joining an amateur women's team in high school or adulthood. Since there is no professional or collegiate pathway, because these entry points are so limited and the future is so uncertain. So many young women people began questioning their paths when they reached the ninth grade. I was one of them. Still, I geniusly wanted to keep playing. So from ninth grade through 10th grade, I continued practicing with a women amateur baseball team, competing in games while trying to keep up with my academics. But reality was much harder than I expected. The system itself did not support doing both, and eventually I found myself unable to fully commit to either academics or baseball. So after much thought, I made a difficult decision. Starting in 11th grade, and until I enter university, I would pause baseball to focus entirely on academics. At that time, it felt like the most responsible and realistic choice I could make for my stable future. Chapter 3, a new challenge and a necessary pause. After entering university and turning 20, I felt a strong desire to return to baseball. I wanted to chase the dream I had carried since I was young to become a member of the Korean women's national baseball team. However, the biggest practical barrier to restarting baseball was financial reality. In Korea, most baseball related costs are paid individually by players, and for me, this was a major challenge. So, to find a way forward, I researched every baseball academy and training center in Seoul. Eventually, I was fortunate to receive training support from SSTC. SSTC is a sports science-based performance center. I worked as a manager while training there, and I made a bold decision to switch position from shortstop to pitcher. And finally, in 2022, I was selected as a pitcher for the Korea Women's National Baseball Team. So, to brief to briefly explain the Korea Women's National Team selection system. First, once a year, a public tryout open to all women aged 16 and older is held. Through documented screening and an on-field tryout, players first encounter the training squad. After several weeks of training, the final national team roster is selected. So I spent 2022 training and preparing for international competition, but due to COVID-19, the major tournament was postponed, meaning that I had to prepare once again for the 2023 trial. During this preparation, I began experiencing repeat sensation that my shoulder might come out, leading to increasing instability and eventually IPS. A medical exam confirmed severe shoulder instability and recurrent subluxation. But despite this, I pushed it forward and attempted the 2023 trial, and ultimately, I was not selected. This was an incredible, difficult period for me, but it humbled me and focused me to reflect deeply on myself. In 2023, I took a leave of absence from university and spent a year recovering, rebuilding, and rediscovering myself through part-time jobs, rehabilitation training, travel, Olympic Academy program, and more. Especially studying sports psychology helped me understand and overcome myself and gave me tools to support others as well. I also rested with the question, can I return to baseball as a player? Since Korea had no stable league for women at the time, so I explored the possibility of joining a Japanese women's club baseball team. The only country with a functioning semi-pro structure at the time, and even began studying Japanese. So in 2023, I traveled to Hiroshima, Japan, to watch the WBSC Women's Baseball World Cup. There, I met my role model, Ayami Sato. And yesterday, Ayami Sato selected total top 2 WPBL Pro League player. And seeing world-class players and experiencing their culture firsthand was geniusly inspiring. It was the first time I realized that there are many meaningful ways to love baseball, not only as a player. Chapter 4, Life After Baseball and Finding a New Way to Stay Connected. After considering various realistic and personal circumstances, I eventually decided earlier this year to step away from playing baseball, at least for now. But that didn't mean I wanted to feel like I had simply ended my real relationship with baseball. At that moment, I found myself thinking again about Ayami Sato's attitude and philosophy toward baseball, which I had witnessed in Hiroshima. And I felt a strong desire to share that experience with players in Korea and Japan. And I reached out to Ayami Sato directly, and on this year, March 8th, the day was International Women's Day. I organized and hosted a webinar for women's baseball players in Korea and Japan, handling everything from planning to connecting speakers to running the event. For me, this webinar was more than just a talk. It became the final and meaningful closing chapter of my official playing career. It wasn't an ending as a player, but rather the beginning of the new way to love baseball. And now, where I am today, now I want to become someone just like baseball, who creates connection between people and help others discover the joy in their own lives. Sports, psychology, culture, tourism, festival, media, whatever the field may be, I want to play a role that inspires people in positive ways and bring them closer together. So now from September to December 2025, I worked as an intern at the Korea Anti-Doping Agency, promoting fair and clean sport. But more than any job title, what matters to me now is the philosophy I live by and the way I choose to connect with the world. So I describe my direction like this. Live like baseball. Even if you lose 7 times, you still get 3 hits. Play hard until the bottom of the ninth. Today, I hope I was able to share even a small part of how I began exploring a life beyond the baseball and what this long journey with the game has taught me. And finally, I want to end today's talk with a line that captures my heart better than any other from the movie Moneyball. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Hyunjin. That was incredible to hear your story and your journey. When we met on Tuesday, we shared our mutual love for Moneyball, one of my favorites as well, and I'm sure I'm not the only one on this call. Um, so yeah, I guess I wanted to just kick off. I'm sure there are some questions that people have, especially about the Korean women's baseball system. So I don't want to take up too much of the time before we throw it to the rest of the group, but I guess I had a few questions for you about the beginning of your journey. Um, being that baseball wasn't your first sport and it wasn't something that was a clear pathway in um, Korea for women, um, what do you think drew you to the game when you were young, when you were first first discovering it?
Oh, so just let me just briefly
Yeah, yeah.
translate. 그러니까 현정님이 처음 한 스포츠도 야구가 아니었고 한국에서 여자가 야구하기에 되게 열려 있는 그러니까 루트가 정해진 것도 아니었는데 야구의 어떤 점이 현정님을 빠져들게 했는가가 질문이었어요. So 현정, you can answer in English or if you can answer in Korean, then I can help you to translate.
저는 되게 다양한 스포츠를 하는 걸 좋아했는데, 처음에, 음, 사진으로, 잠시만요.
So she originally liked to uh, play multiple sports.
태권도나 축구 같은 거는 제가 노력하면 어느 정도 성취를 이룰 수 있었는데,
So basically, the taekwondo and soccer, then when it comes to two sports, in if she tries and practice more, then the goal and uh then she can improve the what she could improve what she is doing. But in case of baseball,
근데 이제 야구는 제가 어느 정도 노력을 해도 쉽게 잘 되지 않는다는 점이 저의 뭔가 승부욕을 이렇게 불러일으켰던 것 같습니다.
oh, so in case of baseball, even if she practiced hard, then she could not become very well. So that actually that is the uh that actually motivated her.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So it didn't come naturally to her, so she
Yeah,
felt
that's
she had
right.
to keep
Mhm.
working hard. Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
Um, so if there was one thing about the Korean system, you mentioned there's limited pathways for girls. If there was one thing that Hyunjin that you would change, what would that be and why?
네, 한국에서 여자 선수들이 야구하기에 딱 적합한 환경은 아닌데 딱 하나만 바꿀 수 있다면 뭘 바꾸시겠는가였어요.
음, 저는 그 스포츠 클럽을 조금 더 이렇게 활성화를 시키고 싶습니다. 이게 꼭 프로 선수가 아니더라도, 음, 여자 사람들이 야구를 일단 시작을 하면 그 기회는 무궁무진하게 열릴 거라고 생각하기 때문에.
Oh, so basically she wants to activate the multiple sports clubs
Mm.
in Korean schools. So even if they cannot be the professional baseball player, but if they can start to play baseball, then the variety of path can be created. So the activating sports club is the one that she wants to change.
Um, so I guess I'll throw it. I have a few more questions, but I'm curious what other people are thinking. So I guess I'll throw it to the room now. Does anybody have any questions that they wanted to ask or any points they wanted to bring up? Looks like we have a question in the chat. Um, oh, a few questions popping up. Michael said, "Do you believe that opportunities for women and girls to play baseball are increasing?" I assume Michael means in Korea.
Yes.
그러니까 한국에서 여성들이 야구를 할 수 있는 기회가 조금 더 늘어날 거라고 생각하시는지.
저는 우선은 늘어날 거라고 생각을 합니다. 왜냐면은 사실 한국에서도 점점 여자 야구에 대한 주목이 커지고 있는 상황이거든요.
Yeah, actually she believed it is. And the attention of the women baseball is actually increasing in Korea right now.
예를 들어서 KBO에서 아마추어 대회에 라이브로 여자 야구 경기를 송출한다던가.
네, 일단 이거 먼저 번역해 될까요?
네,
Yeah. And for example, the KBO, which is Korean Baseball Organization, broadcasts the women baseball game in so what we call amateur day.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's
그리고
one of the changes. And
그리고 최근에는 그 다음 주부터 방송될 야구 여왕이라는 예능 프로그램도 런칭될 예정입니다.
so furthermore, there will be a TV program, TV show will be launched from next week, and it is called Baseball Queens.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
네, this TV show will be. Do you know 추신수? 신수추? 추추.
Yeah, I think everybody knows Shin-Soo Choo.
Yeah.
네.
He's in it. He's in the show.
Yeah, he is
그래서
in the show.
Wow, that's
그래서
great.
여자 야구가 한국에서 점점 늘어날 거라고 생각을 하되 소프트볼과 야구와의 그 조율이 많이 필요할 것 같습니다.
Oh, so she thinks the chances for girls to play baseball will be increasing, but at the same time, the coordination between softball and baseball will be needed. Mhm.
Can you elaborate on that? What kind of coordination does she think
그러니까
would
어떤
that look
조정을
like?
말씀하시는 건지,
이거
소프트볼과 야구의 어떤.
네, 이거는 여자 야구가 발전되기 위해 필요한 꼭 단계라고 생각이 드는데요.
First of all, she thinks it is a must needed stage to improve the Korean baseball. And 네, 말씀해 주세요.
일단 우리나라 같은 경우에 KBSA 대한야구 소프트볼 협회에서도 그 야구와 소프트볼에 대한 지원은 많이 이루어지지만 여자 야구에 대한 지원은 거의 이루어지지 않다 보니까 우선적으로는 대한야구 소프트볼 협회에서의 지원이 한국에선 제일 중요할 것 같습니다.
Oh, so currently the KBSA, which is Korea Baseball Softball Association, supports a lot of softball players, but baseball is not the case.
Hmm.
Mhm.
When I spoke to Hyungjin, when I spoke to you earlier this week, I know you were very excited about the WPBL draft and the South Korean players that we knew were going to be drafted high, and ultimately they were. I guess I was wondering, is there excitement? Are you finding that there's excitement around the WPBL? in Korea.
그러니까 WPBL에서 한국 선수들이 되게 높은 순위로 드래프트 될 거라고 사람들이 예상했고, 실제로 그렇게 되었는데, 이것에 관한 어떤 분위기라던가 아니면 열풍 같은 게 느껴지는지 물어보네요.
사실 바로 어제 그 드래프트로 발표가 됐기 때문에 반응이 뜨겁긴 하지만 저는 직접적으로 체감은 아직 못했습니다. 하지만 뉴스나 SBS에서 하는 여자야구 다큐 프로그램 런칭에 반영이 된다는 등 좀 미디어에서의 관심은 뜨거워지는 것 같습니다.
Although she could not feel like experience it firsthand because the draft was just yesterday,
Mhm.
but she guesses a lot of medias and maybe the broadcasting companies in Korea will be eager to use that kind of event when it comes to like launching the Baseball Queens TV show and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, having the number four pick is huge. Um, so there's a bunch of very good questions in the chat, so I'm gonna start going through them. Um, Red said, "Is it easy for girls to find and join the amateur clubs? Do they need to try out, or are
Mhm.
clubs open to players at any level?"
그러니까 여자 선수들이 아마추어 클럽을 찾는 게 쉬운지, 입단 테스트가 필요한지, 아니면 실력이랑 상관없이 그냥 들어갈 수 있는지.
아, 한국에 지금 49개의 팀이 있는데 대부분은 그냥 신청해서 한 달 정도의 인턴십을 통해서 대부분 정식 선수로 전환이 돼서 모두 들어갈 수는 있는
어,
구조입니다.
yeah, currently there are 49 clubs in Korea. Then it is basically open to anyone, and but still you need like a practice uh period like a month or so. Then after that you can play as an actual player.
그래서 보통은 한국 여자야구 연맹 홈페이지에서 정보를 알 수 있고
So you can figure out the information in the website of WBA, just right bottom of the slide.
WBAK이고 그리고 한국의 여자야구 팀은 조금 특이하게 인스타그램을 대부분 소유하고 있어서 거기서 홍보를 많이 하는 것 같습니다.
And the unique feature of the Korean women baseball clubs in Korea is actually they run their own Instagram accounts, Instagram pages. So they promote through the channel. So you can search the information through Instagram.
Does the KBO, are you finding that the KBO is supporting women's baseball and promoting it?
KBO도 여자 야구를 이렇게 홍보하고 도와주기도 하나요? 라고 물어보네요.
어, 원래는 거의 없었는데 최근에는 KBO 자체에서 음, 일반 여성 대중들에게 야구를 가르친다던가
Originally, there were not that many chances, but recently, KBO started to teach girls to play
Mhm.
baseball.
아니면
그리고,
아까 말했듯이 아마추어 대회에 여자야구 올스타 팀들을 대결하는 모습을 생중계로 내보낸다던가
oh, and just we talked just before the KBO broadcast the women baseball players All-Star game in the amateur day.
Yeah.
So that's a change.
그리고 작년에는 롯데자이언츠라는 구단이 여자야구 대회, 전국 대회를 만들어서 네, 홍보를 하기도 했었습니다.
Oh, and the last year, the one of the Lotte Giants is one of the KBO baseball team organization, and they created a women dedicated baseball competition and promoted.
Oh, wow.
그리고 마지막으로 여기 한국 프로야구 선수협회에서 몇 년 전부터 여자야구 전국 대회를 열어서 프로야구 선수가 가르쳐 주기도 하고 홍보도 하고 지원을 조금 해주고 있는 것 같습니다.
And KPBPA, which is the Korean Baseball Players Association, actually holds the competition women's baseball competition from few years ago, and even they teach players.
Hmm. Do you think that teams might ever have like an adjacent women's club, similar to what they do with soccer in Europe, where there's the men's club and the women's club? Could you see something like the Lotte Giants having a women's Lotte Giants team potentially?
그러니까 프로 구단에서도 약간 여성팀을 만들 수 있는 가능성이 있냐고 물어보는 것 같아요.
어, 사실 일본에서는 프로 산하의 여자야구 팀이 세네 개 정도 있는 걸로 알고 있습니다. 세이브 라이온즈, 그리고 그,
잠깐만요. 제가
자이언츠,
질문을
네,
이해했는지 한 번 더 확인하고 So,
아,
Zach,
네.
I just wanted to figure out if I understand your question properly. But are you asking that is there any possibility to create a woman team in
Yeah, like I was
KBO
just wondering
organization?
if there's ever been any discussion or if you think that it's possible that there might be a professional league connected to the KBO
hmm
where you have a women's team, potentially like a Kia Tigers,
Oh,
but
yeah.
women's.
네, 현장 KBO에 초점을 맞춰서 한번 답변해 주시면 제가 통역을 하겠습니다.
아, 네네. 그래서 우선은 일본에는 현재 프로 산하의 여자야구 팀이 세네 개 정도 있는데, 그들도 일본에 있는 세미 프로 리그, 실업팀 리그 안에 속해 있다 보니까 제약이 있습니다.
In case of Japan, what she reply is,
Mhm.
there are some 3 or 4 women's team, and they are not in the part of MPB, but actually different leagues. So there are some uh, limits.
어,
Gotcha.
하지만 그 WPBL이 출범되기 전에 여자 야구 선수들이 돈을 벌면서 야구를 할 수 있는 기회는 일본밖에 없었기 때문에 희망적이었다고 생각합니다.
So before the yesterday's draft, the only chance that women baseball players could earn money and play baseball was the Japanese league.
Mhm.
Mhm.
그 일본 여자야구 같은 경우에는 초등학교, 중학교, 대학교, 실업팀 등 되게 많은 선수들이 이미 뛰고 있기 때문에 그 구조가 만들어질 수 있었다고 생각을 합니다.
So in the case of Japan, already there are some many players who play baseball in their elementary school, middle school, or university. So the structure is really solid.
하지만 현재 대한민국에서는 전국에 50개 정도의 팀과 천여 명, 1000 플레이어만 있기 때문에 지금 당장은 조금 어려울 것 같고 여자 야구를 하는 사람들이 점점 많아진다면 충분히 가능성은 있다고 생각합니다.
So in Korea, it is almost impossible to make kind of women baseball professional team in recent years because there are only 50 teams right now and 1,000 players. But after more and more women will uh, play baseball, then the future can be changed.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so a few more questions. Scott asked, what was the most challenging part of your baseball journey?
그 현정님 커리어에서 제일 힘들었던 게 뭐냐고 물어보네요.
제 커리어에서 가장 힘들었던 순간은 부상이었던 것 같습니다. 사실
아,
지금 가장 고민거리이기도 한데 다시 야구를 하고 싶긴 하지만 부상을 극복할 수 없다 보니까 가장 큰 걸림돌이었고 지금도 가장 큰 걸림돌인 것 같습니다.
yeah, the basically injury is the most challenging part, and still it is because she wants to come back and play baseball again, but she says she cannot overcome that injury, so it is still a concern.
Mm. Um, Leslie has a very interesting question that I've actually been wondering as well with regards to the KBO. Are there other opportunities for women to get involved in baseball in Korea besides as players?
그러니까 꼭 선수가 아니더라도 여자가 이 야구에 뭐라고 할까요? 참여할 수 있는 다른 기회가 있는지 물어보고 있습니다.
음, 선수 말고 그 구단에서 전력 분석가로 활동한다던가 마케터로 활동한다던가 심판 이 정도로 활동하는 것으로 알고 있습니다. 아주 소수고.
So the only few of the women in Korea are uh, playing as analysts and umpires and marketers in the KB organization, and that's the example.
근데 우선은 제가 아까 말했듯이 여자야구 스포츠 클럽을 통해 여자가 야구에 대한 관심을 우선 가지게 된다면 야구를 넘어 스포츠에 대한 산업이 조금 더 활발해질 거라고 예상합니다.
Oh, and also she says after we activate some various sports clubs in Korea and more girls will play baseball, then the attention that women gives to baseball will be spread and maybe there a lot of chances can be created.
Do you think that the amount of women who are working at the KBO or with the KBO has increased in the last 10 years?
Yeah, I guess in the marketing area, because most of the baseball fans in Korea are in women in their people in their 20s. So
Mhm.
I think in order to grab their mind, so the organizations hire more young women
Mm.
marketers. Mhm.
Because the game is so popular amongst women in
Yeah,
Korea.
that's right.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, okay, yeah, that's great. Um, Karen said you mentioned the 49 teams. Karen asks, are they geographically spread out? And which stadiums are used? That's a good question.
그 49개 팀이 전국적으로 되게 지역적으로 흩어져 있는지, 그리고 어떤 구장을 쓰는지 궁금해 합니다.
대부분은 서울에 포진되어 있는데 뭐 지역마다 그래도 한두 개 정도의 팀은 있고 그리고 야구 경기장 같은 경우에는 전국대회 같은 경우에는 대부분 화성에 있는 그 야구장을 사용한다? 여자야구 전용 경기장이 있었어.
네. Almost most of the teams are located in Seoul, and there are one or two teams is based in their like countryside. And in the case of stadiums, and there is a women baseball dedicated stadium in Hwasong City. It is called Hwasong. So the when the national competition held, then they use the stadium in Hwasong.
Hmm.
그리고 그 전국대회가 1년에 한 5개, 6개 정도 있는데 그 각
And,
대회가 열린 도시의 야구장에 가서 보통 경기를 합니다.
and there are 5 to 6 national competition held in Korea, and most of the time they use the main stadium of the city that holds the competition.
그리고 가장 전국대회 중에 규모가 가장 큰 대회는 LX 대회인데 원래는 이름이
네.
LG배 전국 여자야구 대회인데 이게 유일하게 기업이 후원하는 전국 대회이다 보니까 가장 활발하게 그리고 LG 트윈스의 2군 야구장을 사용합니다.
So so the biggest and the most famous women national baseball competition, it is called LX Cup, and
Mhm.
this its original name was LG Cup. And you know there is a baseball team called LG Twins in KBO. So whenever the competition holds, they use the minor league ballpark of the Twins, LG Twins.
Hyunjin, I noticed you wearing a Twins jersey in a few of the images. Did you play for an affiliate of them or was it a team that was connected to them?
그러니까 LG 트윈스 유니폼 입은
Yes,
거
there you go.
봤었는데 거기에 소속되어서 활동했던 건지 물어보고 있습니다.
그건 아니고 제가 전에 소속되어 있던 팀이 조금 LG랑 인연이 있어서 디자인만 비슷한 거지 프로 산하의 팀은
음.
아니었어요.
Oh, the team that Hyunjung played is not actually affiliated to LG Twins, but there is a connection between Twins and the team that Hyunjung played, so they replicated the logo and the uniform design.
I see. I see. Yeah.
아, 네. 그리고 this picture, 이거는 그 약간 are part-time jobs? Like photo?
hmm
그냥 알바 때 촬영한 사진이라고만 알려주셨어요.
Oh, actually, the photo, uh, uh, the time
유니폼
that,
모델.
uh, 음, 어떻게 번역을 해야 되지?
Just
So,
baseball uniform model, part-time jobs.
so this photo was taken when she was doing part-time job, not the actual play.
Oh, I see. And she was
Yeah,
modeling the
yeah, that's right.
okay. Got you.
Mhm.
Um, understood. Okay, so next question. Mary said, "Do you have opportunities to watch women play baseball? Did you have opportunities to watch women play baseball competitively when you were young?"
그러니까 어렸을 때도 여성 선수들이 되게 경쟁적으로 안 치열하게 플레이하는 걸 본 기회가 있었는지.
한 번만 다시 말씀해 주시겠어요?
네, 그 여성 선수들이 되게 치열하게 경쟁하고 하는 게임들을 어렸을 때도 본 적이 있었는지 묻습니다.
아, 음, 저는 보통 경기를 보기보다는 하는 걸 좋아했었기 때문에, 제가 어렸을 때, 중학교 다녔을 때는 축구를 굉장히 좋아했었는데, 축구를 하는 여자들이 거의 없었어요. 근데 최근에 들어서는 골대녀라는 그런 TV 프로그램을 통해서 여자가 축구를 하는 사람들이 굉장히 많아졌고, 그걸 보면서 뭔가 야구도 미디어를 활용하면 좀 더 많은 사람들이 즐길 수 있을 거라고 해서.
아, 네. It is really rare to see the women players
Mhm.
uh, are playing competitively. But in case of soccer, there are some famous TV shows of women playing, and after watching that, a lot of women start to play soccer. So baseball will uh, baseball can be on the same track
Mhm.
after a few years.
And I know in general, baseball has passed soccer in popularity in Korea in the last few years, so
Yeah, that's
that
right.
makes sense. Um, Next question, another one from Red. Is it expensive for kids, specifically girls, to play baseball at a young age? In China, it often costs a lot for parents to put their kids through baseball programs. Is it similar in Korea?
어렸을 때 그냥 여자 선수들을 야구 시키는데 돈이 많이 드는지. 왜냐면 중국에서는 돈이 되게 많이 든대요.
어, 음, 저의 경우에는 스포츠 클럽을 통해서 국가의 지원을 받았기 때문에 거의 돈이 들지 않았는데, 대부분의 선수들은 여자야구, 사회인 야구 팀에 들어가서 회비를 내면서 운영을 하기 때문에 그 정도의 돈만 드는 것 같습니다.
네. So basically, she played for the sports club, and sports club is funded by the government. So the financial burden is not that very much. But uh, there are some still there are some players who join the not the sports club, and in the case of that, they have to pay money to the team. So yeah, those kind of players can feel the pressure.
And how did
네,
she? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
네. 그래도 아무래도 야구가 돈이 많이 드는 종목이다 보니까 타 종목에 비해서 돈이 많이 드는 것 같습니다.
But still, baseball costs money compared to other sports
Mhm.
like soccer or basketball.
Because of all the
So,
equipment and everything.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I think the biggest barrier to play baseball woman. 음.
Mhm.
The biggest
Uh,
barrier is the cost.
very, I think the biggest barrier is cost money
Mhm.
to play baseball. Mm.
Um, Leslie is wondering what was your experience like playing on the national team, Korea's national team?
국가대표팀에서 뛰었을 때 경험이 어땠는지.
저는 코로나로 인해서 국제대회가 다 연기됐었기 때문에 사실상 1년 동안 연습 경기밖에 못했기 때문에 조금 아쉬웠습니다. 그래서
네.
다시
여기까지만 혹시
야구를 하-
먼저 해도 괜찮을까요?
네네.
네. Actually, the time that she was selected as a national baseball team was the COVID pandemic. So most of the uh, international baseball game was postponed or canceled. So basically, she practiced for a year. She
음.
only played for the practice game. 네, 말씀해 주세요.
네, 그래서 만약에 다시 야구를 하게 된다면 여자야구 국가대표가 되어서 국제대회에 참여하는 것이 저의 언젠가의 꿈입니다.
Yeah, so she's dream is to come back as a baseball national team player and uh, take part in the international competition.
Do you think you're going to you think you're going to try to come back? I know you have the shoulder issue, but do you think you're going to try?
그, 제 생각에는 당분간은 많이 어려울 것 같고, 저도 아직 잘 모르겠습니다.
She is not sure herself right now, but in the recent year, it will be not that very positive.
네, 그 병원에서도 최소 3년 정도는 어깨 주변, 그러니까 트레이닝을 좀 해야지 그나마 가능하다라고 말을 해줘서,
Oh,
그래도 최소 한 3년 후에 생각 다시 해볼 것 같습니다.
so she's thinking come back after at least 3 years because the doctor said when she needs to build muscle, like shorten muscle for at least 3 years. So that's the rough timeline.
Well, I'm certainly hoping that you are successful in that comeback. Love to see you in the WPBL potentially. WPBL. Scott asks a really good question I was thinking about. You mentioned Byung-ho Park earlier. Um, who were some of the KBO players that influenced your career and your interest in baseball?
음, 뭔가 KBO에서의 저의 롤모델? 뭔가 영감을 주는 사람을 물어보는
네, 맞아요.
어, 저는 그 LG 트윈스의 이재원 선수를 굉장히 좋아하는데요. 그 이유가 되게 빅가이고 유망주인데 아직 포텐을 터뜨리지 못해서 그 모습이 좀 저랑 비슷하다고 생각을 해서 그 선수를 조금 좋아합니다.
Oh, so the player that she likes is Lee Jae-won, who plays for the Twins right now. And he's a big guy and he has good tools, but
Mhm.
he is still unlock his potential right now. So she thinks she that is resembles her.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
she root for the Jaewon Lee.
그리고 제가 이재원 선수가 신인이었을 때 마주쳤던 적이 있는데 굉장히 워크애식과 인성이 좋아서 다방면으로 좋아하는 선수입니다.
Oh, so she actually encountered Jaewon Lee when he is a rookie player, and she thought his work ethic was really good. So she likes him.
She likes Hyunjin. You like the underdog story, the person who has to persevere and overcome obstacles.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Oh,
Fun question from Michael. What is your best pitch?
제일 잘 던지는 구종이 뭐냐고 여쭤봅니다.
직구가 가장 자신 있고 저는
Oh,
포지션 변경을 되게 갑작스럽게 했다 보니까, 변화구를 별로 가지지 못한 게 저의 약점이자 앞으로의 가능성이라고 생각해요.
oh, so she's very pretty competent at her fastballs,
Hmm.
and she actually switched the position from shortstop to pitcher, so she is not uh very good at throwing breaking balls right now. But she says it's her weakness, and at the same time, and it's there are so much potential in it.
그리고, sorry. 그리고 만약에 저의 그 플레이 영상이 궁금하면 그 제가 유튜브에 PDB라는 채널에서 파트타임 알바로 미디어 던지는 영상을 많이 기록을 해놔서 그거 참고해 주시면 감사할 것 같습니다.
Oh, so if there are those who wants to see her pitching, then you can search the PDB on YouTube. Then there are some videos that she's pitching,
Oh, that's great.
so you can check that out.
That's great. We'll definitely do that. And maybe we can attach it to a blog entry for this as well. I actually wanted to ask you about the transition from shortstop to pitcher. What was the hardest part of that transition for you?
그 유격수에서 투수로 포지션 변경할 때 제일 힘든 점이 뭐였나요?
제일 힘들었던 점. 우선은 제구가 제일 어려웠어요.
First of all, the location of the pitch.
유격수는 그냥
Hmm.
1루수한테 던지기만 하면 되는데 투수는 그 작은 스트라이크 존에 뭔가 타자랑 대결을 하면서 생각을 해야 돼서 좀 어려웠던 것 같습니다.
Oh, so in the case of shortstop, you just simply throw the ball to the first baseman, and but in case of the pitcher, you should focus on the control and command and compete with the hitter. So that's the most tricky part.
Mm. Um, Marlene said, and this actually relates to a question I had as well, would you be interested in coaching or managing?
코칭이나 뭐 감독 같은 거 생각 있으신지?
생각은 있는데 아직까진 저도 제 진로가 확실하진 않아서 우선은 오픈 마인드로 좀 열어두고 있는 상황입니다. 졸업 전까지.
Yeah, she is in open-minded and absolutely she is interested in coaching also, but she is she hasn't like ambiguous career path right now. She is not even graduated her university. So before the graduation, she will seek different paths and keep an open-minded.
Mhm. Would you consider working for the KBO?
KBO에서 일하는 것도 생각 중이신가요?
기회만 된다면 좋은 경험이 될 것 같습니다.
So if it's if there are any chances, and she thinks it's a pretty good experience.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Red makes a very good point in the chat. They said we have mentioned so many organizations just in this session. We need a guide with links to baseball resources in South Korea. Is that something that you could provide for this group, perhaps?
그러니까 오늘 우리가 나눈 소개한 기관들만 해도 되게 많은데 이걸 한꺼번에 볼 수 있는 어떤 링크라던가 어떤 정보 소스 같은 게 뭐 제공해 주실 수 있는지
음,
아니면 그런 걸 모아볼 수 있는 사이트가 있는지를 물어보네요.
Yeah, if we could maybe get links or Huni, I can work with you on
Yeah.
getting links to all of these, and then I can send it out to the group for those who are interested.
Yeah, no problem. I can list up the organizations and maybe their websites too and send it to you.
Yeah, and if there's any place where we could find the baseball queens, I know that Netflix often has a lot of Korean content, so if it's going to show up there or somewhere else that we could watch it, I'm sure people here would be interested in that. I certainly am.
Mhm.
Um,
그 네. 아, 이거 정보들이 다 사실은 흩어져 있는 거를 제가 합쳐놓은 거다 보니까 뭔가 다 정리해놓은 사이트는 없는데 원하시면은 이 발표 자료를 제공을 할 수 있습니다.
Oh, what she says was she can uh share the PPT slide, and the all of the information is really spread it right now, and she basically gathered all kind of organization logos and stuff. So maybe Jack and I can list up, and at the same time, Hyunjung can share the
Yeah.
presentation materials. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. For anyone
Mhm.
interested, I'm happy to share. Um, so I think if nobody, there's no other questions in the chat, and we're coming up to 10 o'clock. Um, is there anything, Hyunjung, you'd like to leave us with, before we break for the night?
혹시 마지막으로 하고 싶은 말씀 있으신지?
아, 딱히 없고, 만약에 저와 좀 컨택하고 싶으면은 여기 인스타그램, 유튜브, 링크드인 참고해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Oh, so she said it was a great experience, and if there's people who want to keep in touch with her, you can uh you can use this Instagram code and website, LinkedIn, and so on and so forth.
아, 그리고 아까 말한 그 플레이 영상 같은 경우에는 유튜브 채널에 다 모아뒀으니까 여기 참고해 주시면 되겠습니다.
And if you look at her YouTube channel, you can see all of the pitching videos of her. So yeah, you can check that out.
Excellent. We will definitely do that. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was very, very insightful, very enlightening. And I think I speak for everyone. We really appreciate your time. And look forward to you sharing this. And really good luck with everything you do. It sounds like you are going to be a great baseball and women's baseball ambassador in Korea. So yeah, thank you very much. That's all I have. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night.